What's up, everybody? M-Cut, DJ Puma, baby. What's good? New angle, new way of seeing the turntables for you. And today a little sitting scratching. How you guys are doing? NelsonScratchTV, we here. I am here. Why I say we? I am here. Maybe I say we because you are here too. So we here. Yo, some dope beats today from the vinyl looper. Why you say wow, Puma baby? Today is gonna be scratchy, you know. We're gonna go through all these beats from the vinyl looper, and this is the vinyl looper number 2. This is the dark side. What do you guys think of the angle? We're changing angles here at NelsonScratchTV. Thanks, Lucas. We on this next level, huh? I need something slow. Très bien, comment toi tu vas? DJ M-Cut, comment les choses se passent? M-Cut, where you located? T'es situé où? T'es à Paris aussi? Comme Yamcha et Kram? Ou t'es autre part en France? Where you at in France? Like I remember back in the days when I was practicing, right? Sometimes I used to sit in front of the mirror, you know, like we had like a long mirror in front of like a set of two turntable sets, you know. So long mirror when we practice, like even with the crew, we can see our moves and everything. And it's been a while that I didn't cut it up like sitting, you know, and your energy is a little bit more relaxed. And so yeah, I definitely want to know what this kind of sitting energy gonna bring today, you know. Okay, you're not far from Nancy. Shout out to Nancy and all that area, Metz. Is Nancy Lorraine? That's so ignorant of me now, but like Metz, Belfort, Nancy. Oh, DJ M-Cut, you have to help me on that. C'est ça? C'est la Lorraine, it's Lorraine. Strasbourg, it's Alsace, I know that for a fact. But I was not sure with Nancy. Yo, Nancy. By the way, I have a dope story with Nancy. had my third battle, you know, the third DJ battle I had at I tried to tell the story short, but yeah, let's try, you know. So that was my third DJ battle in Nancy. I never battled out of Strasbourg. I had 2 battles in Strasbourg. My first battle I won first place, and then the second battle in Strasbourg I did the second place. So I was like, nah, that's not right. So then the opportunity of Nancy came by. Somebody from Nancy called me and said, hey Nelson, you know what, I'm Samir from from this DJ battle, you know, and we want to invite you. We heard about you from Strasbourg, so would you like to come to Nancy? And I say, yeah, sure, you know. And also like not really knowing what you put yourself into, right? You see, we start with the story time today.
NelsonScratchTV.
You see, it was not prepared, but Nancy just reminded me this beautiful souvenir, you know. I want to share that with you guys. So I said, okay, cool, yeah, I'm down to do the battle, and let's meet. Not even let's meet. He told me, okay, the battle gonna be like on that and that date, and have to be there at like 8 p.m. So I decided to. Usually when I go to battles, and especially after that, you know, after that experience, I always counted on myself to go to battles or to some very reliable people, you know. If not reliable, then I might just take the train by myself or the plane, or really do my thing, because I don't want to be held back when I go to a battle, right? So that day I had to learn, you know, and I left Strasbourg in the car with like one closer homie, but like 2-3 people which I didn't know, you know. So that's important for the story. That's very important. So we drive from Strasbourg to Nancy, right? And everything goes well, you know. We're in the car, we're chilling. We're gonna like participate in a battle and see a battle. At that time I had my Vestax 07 in the backpack with some real vinyls, you know. There was no Serato. So I'm ready, you know, with the vinyls, with the stickers on the vinyls and all that, you know. And like we on the highway, right? We on the highway. We maybe 1.5 hours away from Nancy at that time. You know, like Nancy, Strasbourg is not that far. You know, I think it's DJ MCut. Can you tell me, like, is it 3 hours Strasbourg, Nancy, something like that, right? Yeah, should be something like that, you know. And so we like in midway, right? And the car is starting to smoke, you know, like there's some smoke coming out of the front, you know, of the car. Bam, bam, the smoke comes out. So it's like really not looking good, you know. Like we have to pull up, and so we pull up to the side, obviously, and yo, what the fuck is going on? I think the engine must like overheat or something, you know, like. And I'm just like in my head, like, oh shit, battle mode, like shit, I have to go to Nancy, you know, I have to perform. That's gonna be my first battle outside of Strasbourg, you know, outside of my hometown. And like the other guys were like, oh shit, like you know what, we might not make it to the battle, or you know, and me, like, I'm like, no, we gonna make it to the battle, or I gonna make it to the battle, definitely, you know. And so we have to wait until like the words in English are not popping up right now, but you know, like the truck who's picking up the car, and then we could sit in front with the truck driver, you know, we could sit in front, and he towed, yeah, exactly, the towing car, and he towed the car. So we had to wait, time is passing by. We were like good, you know, we were good in the beginning. 147 kilometers. Thank you so much, MCAT, for this detail. And so the guy, he told us, and he said, okay guys, listen, there's two options. Either way, I bring you to Nancy and you go to the battle and you do all this, all that, or I bring you back to Strasbourg. You know, I cannot do like Nancy and then back Strasbourg. And everybody in the car was like, yeah, yo, Nelson, we really sorry, but yeah, you know, like, I think we're gonna go back to Strasbourg. And I say, okay, I understand that, you know, but me, I have to go to the battle. So I turned to the truck driver, right? Like, you know, a dope old French man, you know, who have some heart. So I tell him, yo, is it possible you just drop me off, then you bring him to Strasbourg, blah, 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 you know, like he said, okay, alright. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. He drops me off like last minute, you know, to the battle. I check everybody, they go back with him like to Strasbourg, and I go by myself. Like the other four guys, I think was it, you know, go back to Strasbourg. I go by myself to the venue. Boom, boom, I come in the venue like like my jacket, I'm hot, you know, I'm sweating. And Samir, he sees me, say, Nelson, yo, you still can make it, like you still can qualify, you know, so go backstage, you know, like undress, like, pause. You know, get ready, put your mixer, like set your mixer up, bam, 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 you still can make it. I go on stage, like I kind of run behind, I drop my backpack, right? Like I take out the 07 from Vestax. Then okay, yeah, 3, 2, 1, okay, DJ Nelson from Strasbourg, he is here, yeah, okay. I'm on stage, you know, like setting up my mixer, you know, connecting the cables, like with like some shaking hands, you know. And okay, yeah, first DJ Slump, you know. Shout out to DJ Slump, super dope guy, by the way. We became friends after that, you know. And boom, 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 I win against Slump, and then I go forward. Next round, I win against another DJ, and blah, 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 and I'm in the finals. What? I just came through the door, you know, like, what the fuck? And I'm in the finals against DJ Ahmed, super dope DJ, you know, and very, very clean scratcher. I was not that experimented than he was, you know. Definitely he had some technical knowledge, which was much more advanced than the one I had. So we battle, and like, I think it's pretty close, you know, because of my energy also on stage, and the crowd is hyped, you know, they love me in Nancy, you know, like it's not even my city, I never went to that city, and they screaming like, Nelson, 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 you know, like they're hot for me, and they're a little bit less hot for Ahmed, who is their guy, you know, like the guy from Nancy. So that day I was like, oh shit, like I'm outside of Strasbourg and people love me like that, you know, like that's why I have so much love for Nancy, you know, because the love was like crazy, you know. And finals, okay, 3-2-1 the judges, and the judges, some vote for Ahmed, I think maybe one vote for me, but the other ones vote for Ahmed. And everybody, boo, no, Nelson. And I'm like, yo, calm down, chill, you know, it's some judges, they know what they do, and you know, like, everybody, no, Nelson. They're not happy, you know, the crowd. And then, like, the speaker, he takes the mic, and he say, okay, yeah, you know what, it's pretty close, and no. And then Ahmed takes the microphone, he say, yeah, you know what, the result is so close today, so I really want to respect Nelson and leave him my qualification for the TKO battle for C2C. And everybody, yeah, okay, it's good. You know, like the crowd were satisfied, everybody scream, we hug, you know, it's dope energy, you know, really dope energy. One of the judges was also DJ Matza. Yeah, shout out to DJ Matza from France, who was like a dope ass scratcher too. All these guys inspired me, you know, like who I battled also, you know, I learned from all these guys. And so I'm like qualified for the TKO battle, this time in Nantes, East France, you know, and never went there. Like maybe once I went to Bretagne, but never for battling or never for hip hop, you know, I was young. And this time, like, it's the battle from C2C. I think if you're in the DJ world, electronic world, you should know C2C. If you don't know C2C, you should click on Google quick, you know, because shout out to these monsters, you know, C2C, shout out to them. So that battle qualified me for the TKO. And then, yeah, like fast forward, you know, I came home from the TKO in 2004, like 3rd place in the qualies, you know. I lost against Joe from Nantes over there. Then I came back 2005, I won the TKO against him in the finals. Then I came back in 2006, I made like the 3rd place. I was super unhappy about that. And I came back in 2007 and I won the 1st place again, TKO. Shout out to the whole TKO Hip Hop Session team, you know. And then I decided to finally participate in the DMC, you know. So all these battles were very important to me, you know, and to my way, you know, like to achieve, to become, yeah, at the DMC, then world champion, and like 2-time vice world champion, and then world champion. And like to even be there was crazy to me, you know, but then to become vice world champion right away, like in 2008, then vice world champion in 2009, and then world champion in 2011. And you see, it seems so far away now, it's like 11 years ago, you know, so that's just crazy. And I'm so thankful, you know, to have this experience, or to have the right to experience that, you know, if that makes sense, in my life. That's crazy, you know. So yeah, all that started with Nancy, you know, but it's great souvenirs I had there. So love goes out to all the people from Nancy and from Nantes and from Dijon, also a battle DMC in 2009 where I did get a lot of love in Dijon. So shout out to all of you. Yeah, that was the story, you know. Just crazy how little things can like change your way. You know, if I would have said, yeah, you know what, guys, I come with you, it's gonna be too complicated to go to this battle by myself and blah blah blah, you know, so much things would have been lost when the car like took fire on the highway, right? So it's just a beautiful souvenir, and I hope you enjoyed the story. You know, it was a little bit long, but I'm sorry I cannot make it short. And let's cut it up. Let's cut it up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cultura Lima, what's up, what's up? and cut. I'm super cold right now, super cold, you know, have to warm up. Marcel, what's up? What is good, brother? How things are going? It's good to see you. Always have to work on my transform, I feel like, you know, the most basic techniques are the most important ones. So, let's get funky with that shit. Woo! Chillin', Marcel, chillin'. What's good with you? How things are going? Trying to learn a new language. Always. So let's talk. Why do you want to learn? Like what, French or Italian? I cannot see the first color. Italy or French? With French we can help you here in the chat, but Italian, besides the the name of the dishes, you know, I can understand a little bit Italian thanks to French, but I'm really not fluent in Italian, even in English, maybe not even in French. What? Let's go.
deviendrait dans cette pièce pour... Ça devient vrai dans cette pièce pour quelques instants.
I think it's old. Like, I think you cannot host the channel anymore like this, right? Since the 1st of October. Yeah, we have to change that. But if there's a possibility to host the channel, definitely do that. Shout out to everybody. What's up, everybody in the chat. Everybody just connected also. You picked Italia. Because, because your boo is Italian. That's what you're saying right now, Marcel. Huh? We wanna know. Let us know. No, you're not really an idiot, but if you say that, you know, whatever you think you can do or whatever you think you cannot do, you're right. Whatever you think you are, whatever you think you don't are, you're right. So you should not say that you're an idiot. Don't talk to yourself like that, guys, okay? Say just, oh, I forgot something, you know? But being an idiot and not understanding is different. We go deep here. Cultural Lema Brazil in the house. What's up? Which button? Where the buttons did go? I feel Cultural Lema is tripping right now and just finding out that there was like a mixer in between the two turntables. What? The button to host the channel, it changed now, right? Like, it's easier now to host the channel, or? Why we exaggerate the movement of throwing something. Sometimes I laugh about myself, you know, like when I see myself like throwing something very hard, I say, why? Why? It's the energy, you know, it brings maybe the preciseness, or maybe it's totally useless and we just do it for style, but it feels good. I don't know, something about that. Kultura just found out the truth. That's dope.
Keep it real. And you don't stop. Keep it real.
Yeah, please let all of us know. I would love to know.
There's a new move.
Ah, okay. Are you tripping over that the button is gone? I thought you was tripping over the fact that you just found it out. Come on, Cultural Limo. DJ Puma, baby, what's up?
There's a new move.
Let me see you dance.
Keep it real. Got a new groove.
Yeah, we almost cracked the secret on hosting, and then Cultura Lima, he just Cultura Lima, he just
Let me see you dance.
didn't break it down to us. Come on, Cultura Lima, please share the secret. You sure you didn't find out, you didn't find the button? Let us know. I think we have to watch a YouTube tutorial right now. Yeah, soon, by the way, we gonna also watch like videos together and like, yeah, just chill and watch some stuff together, you know, which is dope, which you might not see everywhere. So, yeah, there's gonna be some little changes at NelsonScratchTV, like, not really changes, but just we add some.
There's a new groove.
And you see, I say we again, because it's us, you know? Because if not, I would say me. Shorty Fiddle is in the house. And shout out to Shorty Fiddle, just save me from talking more BS, you know? So, Shorty Fiddle, welcome. we like the muscles, warm up. The brain also. I don't know how it is for you out there musicians, but we need some warm-up time, right? That the brain and the muscles are like warmed up, It's not just mental and it's not just physical too, It's like a mixture of both. Radio Network. Good to see you back. California's in the house. DJ Puma baby, New Jersey's in the house. And I think Shorty Fiddle is Maryland. But I'm tripping every time I forget, yo. I should have like a gauge for that, I don't know how you say a gauge. Like every time I forget like something you already told me in the chat, I have to do like a crazy scratch or some shit like that. I don't know. You tell me. Get some rest, man. Rest, very important. You already know. See you soon. It was good to see you, Marcel. Or better to say, to read you. you like the new angle today? What's up, what's up, what's up, DJ M Kurt, Shorty Fiddle, DJ Puma Baby. Shout out to all of you. Marcel went to bed. He went to sleep. Cultural Lima is in the house. Shout out to all of you. They didn't have that much techniques, but their transforms, we cannot even compete with their transforms like in the 80s, 90s, There was less possibilities, so you put everything in your transform. I feel like nowadays, I have to re-practice my transform from back in the days, Murder some shit. We on some murder. Yo, Halloween is soon. Or is that MF Doom? to hurt. It has to hurt. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, no more hosting. Like, if I understood that well. We can only raid, like, yeah, you can only get raided. You cannot, like, get hosted and that your channel is a little bit shared. Yo, it's hard. Twitch is hard. Yo, Twitch is like one new follower a day, a week, sorry. Nah, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but kind of like 2-3 followers. I might have to, you know, change some things also and get better and some different things here, you know. It's not just the fault of the people. It's definitely me here at NelsonScratchTV. I have to figure out how to touch even a little bit more people, and not even a little bit more people, but much more people, because like Twitch, ooh. Yeah, like I said, like Twitch, it's super complicated, you know. Super complicated, like to be seen in the algorithm, like by other people who don't know you, you know. I feel like, except getting raided, and big shout out to Matthias23, by the way, who was the first one who raided this channel. And thanks to that, it opened up to a few more German fans, you know. And yeah, I know that like 2-3 other people rated me, and that helped with some followers here on Twitch, because I feel like the people that doesn't really come from, or don't really come from the other platforms. I feel like the Insta people stay on Insta, Facebook people, they not even connecting to social media anymore. I'm sorry, Facebook people, but TikTok people is on TikTok, you know. Twitch people is on Twitch. YouTube people is like on YouTube, you know. I don't know what you guys think about that. It's really like you have to earn every like fan or watcher, you know, audience member, whatever, you know, like. Like the algorithm is not really like open to like randomly maybe popping up on a little bit higher on the page. I feel like it's really how much views you have, and then easier you get found, like with more people connected to your shit, you know. Maybe should not curse also, then maybe they would push us more, like the platform I'm talking about. But maybe not. Now after like 10 months of streaming, I started with 16 followers, you know, and now we like already at 300. 375, I feel, or I think it's 77, but yeah. what is funny is when you look, you know, normally you should not really look like how much followers or whatever, but that's what we say. But then maybe technically you look your progress, you know. If there's more people who can connect with your way of mixing music, talking, like animating the people, you know, like entertaining. That's what I want to say, not animating, but entertaining. Thanks, Puma Baby, by the way, for we try to be fast, but the transform could be a little bit faster, you know, a little bit more like in rhythm, on point. But have to warm up the muscles. Yeah, you know, Shorty Fiddle, that's I definitely sometimes, you know, you of course tempted, you know, to do like travel ASMR or like hot tub or some shit. But sometimes it's also like you feel a little bit like lying to the audience, you know. But everything is a little bit like overdone, you know, like not overdone, but like everything is a little bit like fake because the camera is on, right? So sometimes I should maybe chill a little bit more and just like hit every live now gonna be ASMR, you know, as reference, as category. That make you horny, you sick bastards. Nah, that's we try not to do that here, you know. We on our ASMR shit, huh? Then, you know, like that's also the thing. Do you want, like, you know, if you stream like what I'm doing here, you know, like playing tracks, scratching, beat jungling, playing tracks, whatever. Do you want to lie and say ASMR or hot tub, and then you get the wrong fans or the wrong people, like, who, you know, they don't care about your shit or about nothing except like seeing a ASMR girl or a hot tub girl or whatever, you know. So that's also that you know, like, I don't want to judge that it's wrong or whatever, you know. It's just like, you definitely right, ASMR, like 1.6k people connected right now to like a girl with blue hair, big tits, and like doing this. Oh, at one moment I was like, yo, we don't want to judge, right? Like, everybody does what he wants, but we can still be like a little bit surprised, or like, what the fuck is going on here, you know? Where are we, you know? What is that where, like, we in society, people listening to people making noises on the microphone, and 80% might, it makes them horny or some shit like that, like, you know, even without wanting to judge, and whatever is your, you know, whatever floats your boat, but please don't come on my boat with that shit, you know. But yeah, talking about the algorithm and all that, you know, it is what it is, you know. It's not like complaining or whatever. It is just like to see, oh, okay, on Twitch, like, the following is not that easy, or, you know, like, just you connect yourself a few times. It's been now since January that I'm doing that, you know, and I might did a lot of mistakes, you know, and can like get better in streaming and communicating, and, you know, By the way, yeah, we totally didn't do our Insta post, you know, so shout out to Insta. Come to Twitch, even if we know you guys don't come to Twitch. What's up, Instagram? Yo, everybody say, what's up, Instagram? What's up, Instagram? Heard that? I cannot post that shit. Let's delete that very quick. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna post that exactly like this. How's it going, like, on YouTube? Not very good. Honestly, not very good. You know, it's super slowly, the views, everything, you know, like, it's also, like, you know, now I uploaded the whole materials, like, with the whole content with the intro. Now I try to cut the intro also, you know, like, try to take some time to do this shit good, you know, but definitely the format also, you know, of like a 2-hour show. Usually now we in the 2 to 15 seconds maximum attention span, you know, so it might not be the right format. We also in the podcast era, you know, so there's still some people who like to fuck with like a little bit more longer formats, but I know that usually, you know, it's we in this era where people have like more like a 1 to 15 seconds attention span, you know, and better 5 seconds, you know, than 15. 16 seconds might be too long already, you know. so yeah, you know, this format, I was not expecting like that it grows crazy or whatever, you know. It was just something which I like to do, like a radio show, something like that, you know, to connect with you guys and to also myself. It's also an outlet for myself, you know, like I can practice. It makes me discover some things live with you, you know, and so it's very beneficial, you know, but definitely like it's sometimes surprising, like how the algorithm works, like on Twitch, you know. So still discovering all that and making like a lot of progress also, you know. And I definitely have to add some more features also to the show, that it's a little bit more interactive, that you guys can be like have more of an experience like in the chat and all that, you know. Like I feel we can get a little bit more crazy here at NelsonScratchTV, but all that will come, you know. Like just have to adjust some things and going forward, you know, and watching tutorials to learn Streamlabs and to learn OBS, whatever, you know, like to learn green screen, to learn Twitch and where the host button is and all that, you know. So that's pretty cool because it's challenging, you know, for myself, and to what is this, what is that, you know, like have to learn this, have to learn that, and I like that, you know. Sometimes it's just like we have to learn faster. No, don't listen to me. That's the perfectionist coming out, you know. Don't listen to that part. But yeah, you know, like on YouTube, like I said, it's not crazy, but I'm a big believer in sometimes just put the shit out, you know, and it will all make sense later, you know, like that I can promise, you know, it will all make sense later, but some things take maybe a little bit more time. And then in another way, I don't want to make it like super mysterious that like my shit is so high level that nobody understands it or some shit like that, you know, definitely not. But we in an era where people like also like some things which are a little bit more easier to understand, or like a little bit more, you know, straightforward, you know. And sometimes I like it, sometimes a little bit complicated too, you know, so have to find the right combination, and we definitely gonna do that, you know. That's why we're here to win, you know. And I thank you guys, you know, I really thank you guys for the time you spend here every week, and in the chat, you know, and like being here with the emotes and whatever. That gives a lot of energy too, you know, to have some interaction with you guys, you know. Especially like coming out of, I think, also this whole pandemic era, you know, where we scratched a little bit less together, you know, like we didn't hang out enough like as artists and share, and you know, so this is my way, I feel like, of coming back to that, you know, and sharing with people and talking some bullshit and listening to some tracks, to some beats, and just listen to new tracks I just downloaded, and I have no clue, you know, if it's good or not, just to share that with you guys, you know. So that's what the show is all about, also to bring dopeness to you, you know, and yeah, and that you guys enjoy and have like a moment where you can cut a little bit also from maybe your routine, you know. The mad social scientist. Yeah, you know, it's always interesting, like, we are in this world, you know, so we cannot escape that world. So we have to understand it and get better with it, you know. I just posted the story, by the way, you know. I really don't know how that came out, but I'm gonna use the hashtag might delete later. Shut the fuck up and scratch. Okay, what we're gonna do? That was the dark side of the vinyl looper, and now we're gonna come back to the bright side. So this is the looper number 1. Let's see what kind of cuts, what kind of beats, and what kind of cuts we can add to these super dope beats. I'm sure there's some dopeness, you know. DJ Ski Mask had this looper on Saturday, so I thought I'd download this looper too and cut up on these beats. fire, huh? It was a fire moment. I created this moment, like that. So, okay, I'll stop talking bullshit. And just keep continue clicking on these beats. Yeah. Ski Mask had this beat Saturday. like he sampled some Jurassic Park or some shit. Some Godzilla. That's a Zuckles beat. feel like what the whole streaming thing helped me is really to be more comfortable in front of the camera. Also, you know, to be more, try to be more myself, not thinking too much, and just be focused on the cuts. You know, I feel like I get better and better from show to show. You know, so there's definitely a lot of positive which I take from like streaming. It helps, it sharpens the skills also, you know, it pushes you to deliver something, you know. And like we say in New York, it better be good. Shout out to DJ Puma. She knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's very competitive everywhere, by the way. Yo, it's super chill to have like a sit scratching today a little bit. Like I said in the beginning of the show, it really brings me back like to when I started scratching and when I practiced a lot in front of like the mirror for the battles and all that, you know. Sometimes like you realize that when you sit, you do like some different scratches than when you stand, you know. So then you're okay, I might be a little bit more stable or calm, you know, when I'm sitting. The stability is like the point of gravity, or I don't know what it is, you know, but definitely there is something which makes some cuts sound so funky, you know, compared to when you stand, you're kind of in a hurry to go somewhere, you know. When you sit, you're just chilling. So yeah, there's a lot of good things coming from the sitting scratching, you know, practice. I really feel, very comfortable in the setup, you know. Let me know what you guys think, of the angle, what I said before, and like let me know if you have some ideas where we can take the show, what you guys would like to see, like maybe more, you know, in the chat or something like that. Woo, that was loud. Sorry for your ears. This is this kind of loop, you know, where I don't know why, but I hear right away, you know, that I can zone on this loop, you know, for a while.
Suckers should start praying.
What are we talking about here?
Word is born. Word is born. We be shining brighter than the suckers. Check it out.
We coming at ya.
Yeah.
We hit you off with the underground. We hit you off with the underground. Pound, 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 pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. We hit you off with the underground. Pound for pound. We hit you off with the underground. Pound, pound, pound for pound.
That's right, Puma baby, shorty fiddle. Mustang-Fahrer, what's up? Thanks for the sub. Mustang-Fahrer, welcome back, what's up? Yo, the emote is in rhythm. Ta, 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 hey, 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 hey. Yo, that's dope, Mustang-Fahrer. The roach is almost in rhythm. But like the first one, yo, it's still bouncing in rhythm. Yes, M-Cut. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to Nancy. M-Cut is next to Nancy, so shout out to Nancy. I just told the Nancy story before. You can watch that back like in the... Yeah, we post all the VODs on the page, you know, so you can watch that back there. Or you wait a little bit and it's gonna be uploaded on YouTube. Check out the playlist on YouTube, NelsonScratchTV. We just uploaded the 50th episode on YouTube, you know, so here you guys are privileged. You guys are live, you know. We already a few episodes ahead. right, M-Cut. That's right, Mustang-Fahrer. Let's go. Puma Babies in the house. Shout out to Lucas. Shout out to Marcel. Shout out to Cultura Lima. M-Cut. Puma Baby in the house. Love, love, love goes out to you.
It's real hip hop music from the soul, y'all. From the soul, y'all. It's real hip hop music. It's real hip hop. It's real hip
cardiac.
The mind blowing party.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out. Party people. Party people. Party people. Party people. Get down. Party people. Party people. Party people. Get down.
Dauerprall. Welcome. Welcome and thanks Mustang-Fahrer for the sub. Dauerprall is in the house. It means he's always or she is always high. I don't know if you, he, she, whatever you want to be. You're welcome. M. Cut. So what are you, if you Dauerprall, what are you smoking? Thanks Puma baby. Indica or Sativa? Oh, that's good. So sometimes you make a break. That's dope. You are clean as fuck, so you have to change your name on Twitch. In clean as fuck. That's gonna be your new Twitch name. Nah, I totally get it. Keep your name Dauerprall. By the way, the name sounds super dope. And you're totally right, you know, you have to be smart with the name change, you know. People who know you, they might not find you after that, you know. You see, very smart promotional thinking here, you know. But yeah, you're totally right, you know, keep the name Dauerprall, but like the other name could be like a AKA or some shit like that, you know. Like the clean as fuck, you know, Dauerprall aka clean as fuck, you know. I don't know, I'm just creating right now, you know. But why 23? Why 23? Because you know that I like the number 23. That's why you know. That's right, Mustang-Fahrer. Exactly that. Dauerprall aka clean as fuck, you know. Woo! We tuning, we pimping names here, alright? We pimping names here at Nelson Scratch. Yeah, sometimes you have to, you know. You have to make a break or stop or, you know, do whatever you feel, you know. you should, everybody have his high, Some people is coffee, some people is food, some people is sugar, some people is weed, some people is like MDMA, some people is coke, some people is heroin, crack, all the last ones I said, please chill on that shit, But I know it might change nothing me saying that if you're already on that shit, Testosterone in the house, what's up? Yeah, it's all those things, huh? Oh, the reason was the money. So if the reason is the money, which I can totally understand, then you have to, like Germany, have to legalize that shit and that you can grow that in your house, So, but it's money too, it's money too. The lamps, the water, the electricity, whatever, nothing is free in this world. But yeah, shout out to you if you smoked and then you stop smoking, or you stop eating edibles or whatever, like whatever is the best for you guys, Yeah, definitely, like I think that's what we say always to smokers, like if you would not buy cigarettes or weed or whatever, all the money you could put on the side, which is true. But it would go like in other dumb shit, Now you're paranoid, you have cold sweats. That's the first days when you stop the weed, Then you cannot sleep whole night, eyes are brightly open. Why I'm sweating like this? At least it's not physical hurt, like some heroin or what I saw like in the movies, it's never looking good, like a cold entzug, I don't know how you say that. Like when you're off the drugs, like hardcore. That must be crazy. Like when you, what I could see, like one of the scenes in New Jack City, when Pookie gets clean, oh, that shocked me when I was like a kid. I watched that maybe too early, this movie, but these scenes helped me to never go beyond like weed or alcohol. Never tried nothing else. I had a lot of opportunities to do that, but I never was attracted to that. Thank God, like maybe if I would be attracted to coke or whatever, I would do that shit every day. I don't know. I'm just glad that that it's not calling me. Yeah, I never did nothing else, than weed and alcohol and tobacco also, of course. Yo, somebody gave me some shrooms, and I threw that shit in the garbage. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not really looking for a trip. But maybe I'm talking about something I have no clue, no idea, like I never had that experience. Yeah, alcohol is, to me, even more dangerous than weed, and maybe harder to stop when you like hardcore in it. I don't know, I'm also pretty blessed with the alcohol that like I can stop at 1 or 2 glasses, 3 glasses, I don't have to get wasted anymore, like when you start drinking, I would love to say like 21 years old, but when you start drinking at like 14, 15, 16, we all know how it is. Come on. You don't know how to drink at that moment, and you don't know what it is to not mix alcohol and whatever. So how many times you hug the toilets, you know? Hard liquor is even harder. Like I don't know, like beer is kind of culture also, you know, like in Germany or like in East France in Strasbourg or in Belgium, you know, like beer is a part of the culture, you know. So if you don't drink beer, like people look at you funny, you know. No, but you do whatever you want. Even if people look at you funny and you don't want to drink, then you just don't drink, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty blessed with all that, you know. Sometimes watching documentaries like on, yeah, you know, like these kind of drug streets you have in Philly, you know, Kensington Street, or here in New York and the Bronx, you know, like, there's some streets where you say like, oh, or in Harlem, or wherever, you know, like I see crack junkies, you know, like it's always like yeah, you feel bad for them, you know, like for their choices, but what can you do, you know? Maybe just be compassionate about it, you know, without like having to even give $1 or do whatever you want, you know, but just sometimes to see outside our own lives, you know, and to see other people like in what kind of suffering they are, you know. So yeah, sometimes you see some hard shit, but like I feel like everywhere, but New York like is this big city where you see a lot of that, you know. So yeah, pretty blessed, like I said. So sorry, I just bit my tongue. I was at the dentist also last week again. Still have to go back in 2 weeks, so my left side, but so glad that I'm able to do that, you know, here in the US. So I just try to not complain about it, but yeah, the feeling is still a little bit awkward, and I bite my tongue, I think like 15 times a day, something like that. But in two weeks, something like that, like 2 weeks, they should put the crowns on it, and then we good to go. And yeah, take care of your health, you know, take care of your teeth, take care of all that. When they told me, yeah, if you have problems with the teeth, it can go then to your heart, you know, like the infection or whatever. I was like, okay, doc, we start. So yeah, take care of yourself, guys. Yeah, who likes the dentist? You know, who likes the dentist? I think nobody. And I swear he chopped me up this time. You know, he like this. It was a lot. But we not some, I don't know, you cannot even say we not some pussies anymore. Some people are gonna take that the wrong way and think I'm talking about like females or whatever, you know, but sometimes you understand what I mean, like when I say we not some pussies. Maybe I pussied out a little bit at the dentist. I was holding the, you know, like the armpits or whatever, like not the armpits, the arm, like the shit like where you put your arm, you know, where you rest your arm, the arm rests or whatever. I was holding that shit tight, you know. Yeah, fucking dentist, but shout out to the dentist here, he did a great job, and it's good to see some honest dentists too, you know. Like one guy tells you like 7,000, the other one tells you 2,004. Yeah, it's crazy in the US, you know. That's really, if you don't have insurance here, it can go up very fast, even if you have insurance. But if you don't have insurance, it's not a joke here. So yeah. By the way, expenses and all that, you know, I really wanted to thank all of you, you know, for the bits, you know, for the bits and for the cheers and for the subs, you know, because you know, we like not in the thousands or whatever, but a little bit money came together, you know, so I just invested in some new gear, you know. Let's see, like I want to try some different microphones, you know, like, and also the lighting, you know, we still working on the lighting here, so I just invested that Twitch money, you know, in some new gear to give you guys like a better quality and to put that money back into the stream, you know. Thanks for the cheers. Thanks for the cheers, guys. It was not for that I said it, but I appreciate you. Thank you. That's cool. And yeah, so we definitely, you know, reinvest the tips and the money we get here to get like the best quality for you guys, you know. And to pay the electric bills, like Moni said 2 weeks ago. That made me laugh. You know, thanks for helping for the electrical bills. Shout out to Moni, by the way, and yeah, shout out to all of you in the chat. You know, it's pretty dope to communicate with you. Dauerprall, Mustangfahrer, Testosterone, DJ Puma Baby, DJ M-Cut. Shout out to all of you. Even the ones who are silent, you know, you don't have to chat, you know, if you don't want, if you just want to watch and, you know, being a creep. No, I'm joking, but yeah, shout out to everybody who's connected, you know, even if you're creeping in, that's cool too, you know, whatever floats your boat, that's here at NelsonScratchTV. It's gonna be one of our leitmotifs, whatever floats your boat. Sometimes just don't come on my boat, you know, depends who, but sometimes the yacht is private. Yeah, let's cut it up. That's what's up, Dauerprall. Testosterone. Mustang-Fahrer, thanks for the emotes, that's dope. It gives the energy we need here to push, to push, to push. Let's go. Puma, baby. Thanks, Dauerprall, appreciate that. Let's go. emotes are fire. I love the emote. Mustangfahrer have the right emotes. Oh, Dauerprall. Okay, he comes with in the battle, you know, with the same emotes. Yo, Mad Villain, what's up? Yo, we were supposed to stream 2 hours and we stream 2 hours and 42 minutes right now. So I think that was a super dope beat to finish the show, you know. See you guys on Saturday. See you on Saturday. Thank you, Emke, Dauerprall, Mustangfahrer. Yeah, shout out to all of you. Puma Baby, thank you so much for the energy, for the emotes, for the craziness. Mad Villain, Testosterone. Yeah. That was NelsonScratchTV for today. Let's raid Timberland. You know, let's raid Timberland. Say hi to Timberland. Alright, show Timberland some love. Super producer. Thank you, Puma Baby. Thanks, Mustangfahrer. Dauerprall. Yeah, it was dope to hang out, guys, and see you on Saturday. Merci à toi, M-Cut. À la semaine prochaine, à samedi. Mustangfahrer, peace. Cultural Lema, thanks for the cheers, guys. Really appreciate that. Let's raid the one and only Timberland. See you soon, guys. Peace.